EA Sports coverage of the National Football League brings us to historic Baltimore, Maryland, and M&T Bank Stadium. Nothing like the fanfare of introductions to an NFL game, and that was in evidence a moment ago. Fireworks, pyrotechnics, you name it, this crowd is ready as their guys get set to match up between the Los Angeles Chargers and the Baltimore Ravens. The final weekend of the summer. Hope you're enjoying it wherever you are as we are off and running on EA Sports. And this will be a touchback as that sails over the end line. They'll throw on first down with Jackson, eluding the pressure right. That's caught by the former Sooner, Mark Andrews. And he's going to be out of bounds right at midfield. It'll go as a gain of 25 on a play that started back at the 25. Jackson fakes the give and keeps it. And he'll lose yardage here, back at the 47. Yikes, a 4-yard loss really sets him back now for second down. From the gun, it's Jackson, escaping the pressure right. Oh, you saw that one coming. It's intercepted, thrown back across his body. Picked up by Michael Davis. Offensively, a far from ideal start there with a pick on the opening drive.
Yeah, not exactly what they were looking for. We know that. That's pretty obvious. The beauty, though, is it's happening early. If they don't panic, they don't compound this problem, they've got a long way to go and a chance to get back in it.
After the turnover, here's Herbert. Flushed out right. And he's going to find a man, Keenan Allen. And he is out of bounds, but not before he's inside the 30. A big gainer there on the catch and run, 37 yards.
Oftentimes now, offenses aren't nearly as precise as days gone by. They just tell receivers, find an open patch of grass and let the quarterback find you. And that's exactly what they did on that play. First with the pass through the air, nice chunk of yardage there, and then additional pickup with his legs after the catch.
And inside the 20 before he's brought down. Right back to him for 10 more and a first. 2 plays, 2 catches. You have a feeling they're going to look for him early and often, and that's to be expected. You got a player of his caliber, why not?
And I think it's also a message from them to the defense that you're not going to dictate to us what we're going to do with one of our better players, because so often you hear about defenses saying we're going to take away what you do best. In this case, they're going to move him around, find proper matchups, and make sure they continue to funnel the ball to him.
A good pickup there. 8 yards on the first down completion. 2 yards left on second down from the 9. Really been an ideal start for them. They get the turnover on the opening possession. Now here they are moving the ball straight down the field on their first drive.
And that feels good, but you know on their side of the field all they're thinking is finish this drive off because they took it away, right? So now you got them back on their heels a little bit. Now go down, put a touchdown on them. Look out. You've won the mental battle early in the game, and that may carry over.
Under pressure, down he goes. Sacked at the 10.
One thing that I liked about this guy during the draft process was his motor. Of course, I loved his skills, but he plays hard on every down.
And that motor on full display there as he gets his first NFL sack. Off the play fake to Eckler, it's Herbert. Flush to his right. And he's just going to throw this one out of bounds here. Nowhere to go with it, incomplete.
It hasn't been a real good start to this game from a defensive perspective, but now after the incompletion on second down, things may be changing. If they can come up with one more play, they might be able to get out of it with just a field goal attempt.
Big play coming here. It's 3rd and goal. out of the gun, Herbert. And he can't find a receiver, and he's brought down. Charles, a little bit of feast or famine on this drive. They moved the ball okay, but they've been sacked twice now.
And they've got to figure out how to plug that leak a little bit, right? Keep them away from the quarterback because when he's not being hit, as you mentioned, they're moving the ball well.
So the opening drive does yield points, maybe not the 7 they wanted, but they'll take the 3.
Accumulating first downs does not go up on the scoreboard, but it does go into the DNA of a team that's trying to establish itself to start a game. That has to feel pretty good for them. They'll take the 3.
Yeah, they had 3 first downs and 3 points. The Raven offense set at the line for this next drive. They threw an interception the first time they had the football, only gave up 3 points off of that, so shouldn't be a difficult hole to overcome.
It really shouldn't, as long as they're not listening to the chatter coming from the other side, because when you throw a pick, look, I know defensive backs, they have a tendency to be a little bit loud after they take one away, but they also have a tendency to gamble a little bit more, thinking they'll get a second one. Maybe they can take advantage of that with some double moves.
This time, Jackson will throw it, eluding the pressure right. Looking for his tight end on the corner. It's complete. And he gets this to the other side of midfield across the 45 before going out. A good pick up there of 20 yards. Jackson on first down, escaping the pressure right. And this is going to be incomplete.
They've given up a few first downs on this drive, but getting the incompletion there, that should give them something to build on and maybe turn the tide.
Jackson now on 2nd and 10. Flushed out right. He's going to take off with it. 6 yards there off the scramble, but it'll still leave him with a 3rd down.
They brought the blitz that time, and I thought they were going to get to him, but instead, he flipped it on its ear and ended up picking up positive yardage.
I thought he was dead to rights, but you are exactly correct, sir. Able to turn that into a positive. And this is caught inside the 5. And all the way in for a Ravens touchdown. Hollywood Marquise Brown, his first touchdown of the new season, and the Ravens have taken the lead.
Makes the score.
Tucker able to connect on the extra point, and that makes it a 7-3 lead. Tucker now to kick it away following the touchdown. And no return on this one as the fair catch is signaled for and taken.
The Chargers take over 1st and 10 at their own 25-yard line.
The Charger drive about to get going. And last time they got 3 points, but it was a chip shot field goal. And when you go to the sideline after a chip shot field goal, maybe the offense not too happy.
It's a balancing act, isn't it? Because you're exactly right. They're none too pleased that they didn't punch it in for 6 points. But they also have to remember they did put points on the board.
3 points is 3 points.
And in this league, you take points when you can get them. Not easily done.
On 2nd down, Eckler. And he will lose yardage on the play. Back at his own 19-yard line. They call that a loss of 6 yards. And it's 3rd down now. Flush to his right. In trouble here, and down he goes. Back at the 8-yard line. Chuck Clark drops him for a loss of 10, and it's going to be 4th and long. After one, 7-3 the score on EA Sports.
7, Chargers 3.
And he gets it away, a directional kick going toward the sideline. And the punt goes out of bounds. Where will they put it? They'll put it just inside the 45-yard line.
At their own 42-yard line.
The Baltimore offense at the line, set to get going. And they'll be looking to build off of a nice drive last time, a drive that really relied on the quarterback.
Making good decisions, distributing the ball well, distributing it accurately, keeping it away from danger. A really nicely run drive.
But now the defense, what adjustments do they need to make in the passing game?
Pass rush, pass rush, pass rush. Whether it's the guys up front, or maybe you bring additional guys, but you've got to disrupt the timing of them throwing the football.
We'll see if they can disrupt it here. They'll get 3 as the drive continues. It's a 1st down.
1st and 10 at the 46-yard line.
Jackson from the shotgun, eluding the pressure right. And he overshot him there. It's out of bounds, incomplete. Marquise Brown was the intended target, but it's going to be second down.
Second and 10.
Throwing again. Jackson escaping the pressure right. Toward the right sideline, but it's incomplete. He was looking for his tight end, Mark Andrews, there. But now it'll be third down.
That was an interesting look there because as soon as he got outside the pocket, I thought he was going to take off and run for yardage. But what often happens now with these quarterbacks who can move, defenses want to try and keep bodies in front of them, and I think that discouraged him from taking off and made him try a pass downfield that fell incomplete.
No gain.
Brandon, just mark that under the category of just not successful. Trying to throw the ball just didn't work on that one.
Completed it. No yardage. Only 2 punts for him last week in the loss as he gets this one away. And this will be out of bounds, and they spotted it at the 15-yard line. Not too bad.
15-yard line.
The Charger drive about to get going. And they're coming off a 3-and-out, my friend.
I think they've got to look at that play sheet and go to a spot that they haven't gone before. Time to shake things up a little bit to try and get this offense moving.
Into double coverage, and it's intercepted. Picked off at the 18, and he will bring this back. It's a pick six and a Raven touchdown.
Down, Ravens.
Short throw pick six right there. Those linebackers, they love when those short throws come and those eyes get real wide, don't they?
How about the anticipation on the play? Reading, reacting, and then the ability to catch the football and take it in the opposite direction.
And this will not be returnable. It's out of the back of the end zone for a touchback.
25-yard line.
Herbert and the Chargers now with a 1st and 10 at their own 25-yard line. Fresh off of 6 the other way, it's Herbert. He'll get this to Eckler. And he'll be brought down right at the 30 here. It's a gain of 5 on the play, and it'll bring up a second down.
2nd and 5 at the 30-yard line.
Herbert off of play action. And this one incomplete. Too much contact to hold on to that one, and it's 3rd down.
All right, need you to check my eyes here. This entire unit defensively, I think, has looked really strong in the first half, especially in the secondary. They've been cohesive, fast to the football. We just saw another example arriving there to help knock that one away.
From the gun, Herbert on 3rd down. That's into the hands of Eckler. And he's going to be taken down here still a couple yards short of the first.
Gain of 3 yards. It's now 4th down.
Just like that. Just like that. Check. He's crossing. He's checking.
They're going for it. Here's Herbert. This is Johnson. He's got it. And he'll be out of bounds, but able to get it up past the 45. A curious decision to go for it, but it pays off with a 1st down.
Well, that certainly has to feel good. It's not all the time that the play caller should get all the credit. Sometimes I think in the huddle, the quarterback just says, hey, who's going to make a play for me? I just need something right here. And the end result there, nice 1st down. Drive keeps moving.
Again, Herbert. To the left side and complete for Amari Cooper. And he is tackled inside the 40, not quite to the 35. Another nice gain. That's now 30 yards between those last 2 plays. And here's a throw that's taken in by the tight end Cook. And brought down, but not before they're inside the 25. A good gain again. That's now 31 yards combined on those last 2 plays. Herbert setting up to throw on 1st down. And he's going to find his man out of the backfield. That's complete. Give him 10 yards on the pickup, and that'll bring up a second and just about a few inches here.
Second and inches at the 14-yard line.
Play action this time for Justin Herbert. To the right side, he's got Cooper. It's complete. And he takes it in for a Charger touchdown.
Complete to Amari
A
Cooper.
14-yard touchdown. And the Chargers have made this a one-score game.
As they began this last drive, things weren't exactly looking up for this offense. But after what they just did, putting the ball in the end zone, that took them away from the brink of possibly being knocked out of this game.
Extra point by Badgley, up and good. And that makes it a 14-10 ball game. And that one will bounce out of the back of the end zone, so we will start here at the 25. The Raven offense set at the line for this next drive. They're out in front. Last time they had to punt it away. We'll see if they can add to their lead now.
They don't want to go out and punt it away again. This team now wants to get it.
That's caught inside the 20. And he'll be taken down deep into Charger territory. It's a big play there for Baltimore. 61 yards. A real field flipper there as all of a sudden they've got a first down in the red zone. Now it's Jackson. They set up the screen for Dobbins. And he goes backwards here, losing yardage back to the 16. That one unable to develop, never got going. A loss of a couple, and it's second down. His throw caught right around the 6. And he's going to be brought down just shy of the 5 at the 6. They'll wind up getting 10 back as that sets him up for third down. On 3rd and 1, Jackson. And he'll take it into the end zone for a Ravens touchdown. From 6 yards away, as the Ravens push further out in front. And his kick is good.
Makes the score Ravens 21, Chargers 10.
Tucker now to kick it away following the touchdown. And that'll carry over the back line of the end zone for a touchback.
At their own 25-yard line.
The Charger drive about to get going. It was still more than a minute to go in the half. Time to try to mount a drive.
And I would think that they would have to. This is today's NFL. You got to push it whenever you get an opportunity. You could never have enough points with the high-powered offenses that you face. And analytics will tell you, try and score when given the opportunity.
Johnson was the intended receiver, and that'll bring up second down.
Similar to a shooter in basketball who just connected on the previous shot. They run another set for him on the next play. Now, we had a guy who made the catch. They tried to get the big one downfield, but came up empty.
Now a dump off here complete. And they're able to get this one across the 35. The Chargers going to signal for the first of their timeouts as they'll stop it with just over a minute to go before halftime. Play action. It's Herbert. Flushed out right. He'll try and run it. And lucky to get away with one there. That one nearly picked. Second down.
He certainly had a good game throwing the ball so far, but I think he was trying to take that from good to great with that throw, trying to get one downfield.
On 2nd and 10, the ball back with Herbert. And that'll be incomplete. Took a pretty good shot as he tried to pull that one in. Couldn't hang on, third down. Now they face a 3rd and 10 after back-to-back incompletions. Herbert throwing again. Flush to his right. And he finds Cook. And they've got it well across midfield down to the 40 before it's all said and done. Now the Chargers will use the second of their timeouts as they'll stop it with a little over 30 seconds to go in the first half of play.
A 1st and 10 here, and you know, if they could just get 3 out of this, something about whittling it to a one-score game at half that might provide a psychological boost.
Herbert back to the air. Looking for his running back, and he's got him. And he's tackled a yard short of the marker. Good gain of 9 on 1st down.
Complete to Austin Eckler.
This will be play number 7 on the drive. 3rd and a yard. They'll fake the handoff. Now Herbert. And this is caught. It's Cooper. And he'll be out of bounds about a half to a full yard shy of the 5. So much for the run on 3rd and 1. Instead, it's a big chunk in the pass game. 1st down. The final shot before the break for Herbert, eluding the pressure right. And this is going to be intercepted. It's Chuck Clark picking it off. And he will be brought down as time is now run out on this first half of action. So we have reached halftime here in an 11-point contest. As we'll send you down the coast now to Orlando, that's where we find Jonathan Coachman, ready with our EA Sports halftime report. Coach, the Chargers going to get the football first here in this second half, and they trail as we get back underway. Fields it in the middle of the end zone, and we will not see a return to start the half as this will be a touchback. The Charger drive about to get going. And they had a nice little drive going last time. Threw the interception in the red zone. Costly.
Bad enough to throw it anywhere, but that drives coaches insane when they're thinking about, hey, we got a shot at points already. We're already in a spot where you're thinking you got 3 on the board for sure, and to come away with nothing, that's a really tough one for them to swallow.
Yeah, will they make up for it?
And 10. At the 20.
Escaping the pressure right. And brought in by the tight end Cook. And they're able to get this one across the 35. 11 yards there. 1st down. Off the play fake to Eckler, it's Herbert. And that's caught inside the 35. And he takes this one down almost all the way to the 30. A very nice pickup of 33 yards.
1st down, Chargers.
He's going to fire this thing deep right sideline. And he's in for a Charger touchdown.
Touchdown.
No real hesitation from Anthony Lynn. They're going to go for 2.
For the 2-point conversion.
A nice throw there by the second-year quarterback.
And I don't believe that was the kind of play he would have made as a rookie, because usually your rookie season is a continuation of your college days. A lot of one read, and if you don't have it, you just take off and go. Now he's settled in the pocket a little bit more, reading the field and getting to a second and sometimes third progression. That was a nice play.
Following the touchdown, Badgley out there to kick it away. And they will not get a chance to return this one as it's through the end zone for a touchback.
5-yard line.
The Baltimore offense at the line, set to get going. And for them, a touchdown their last go-around. Obviously, they'll be hoping to do that again.
And when you start plotting for this drive, when you start thinking to yourself, okay, what are we going to do? You don't go away from what you did before because that worked, but you have to be prepared for wrinkles and counters because you know they'll make some adjustments.
And 9. At the 26-yard line.
On 2nd and 9, Jackson. Chargers able to get the pressure and bring him down. Kenneth Murray able to drop him for a loss of a couple.
Brings up 3rd down and 12.
On 3rd down, Jackson buying time to his left. And he's going to go down again.
Jackson.
Kenneth Murray His second sack of the night. So they come out of the locker room trailing, but plays like that, they won't be trailing much longer. Defense really starting out well this second half.
Yeah, they knew they had to jumpstart things a little bit. They really struggled in the first half trying to slow them down, but now they had a plan, made that adjustment that we always talk about, and it worked very well on that play.
A nice return there of 11 to help mitigate a good punt.
And it'll be Charger football here as they take over. A play fake, and now Herbert to throw. Flushed out right. That'll be complete to Cook. And he takes this one down almost all the way to the 30. Call that a very strong gain of 24. Off the play fake. Herbert flush to his right. Now he's going to throw deep right side. And that's going to be too high. Out of bounds and incomplete. They were looking for Johnson that time. And it's second down. Off play action. Herbert. And complete right side to Cook. And he's going to be taken down with the first down at the Ravens' 20-yard line. The Chargers passing game rolling a bit here. They've got another first. Eluding the pressure right. And this will be caught. It's Johnson for the Charger touchdown.
To number 14. Touchdown.
A 20-yard touchdown. And the Chargers are going to retake the lead. Now the Charger offense will stay on the field as they'll line up to go for the two-point try. They'll try and run it here. And he will get into the end zone to extend the lead by 2 more.